I can hear something, said Kirsty. It is getting louder. Silvery voices were calling their names from above. A moment later, 3 of the Discovery fairies fluttered down in front of them. "Oh, you poor things!" exclaimed Orla, waving her wand. The ice melted away and Rachel and Kirsty could move again. "Thank goodness we found you," said Annie. "Queen Titania saw that you had arrived in Fairyland and sent a message to us at Mission Control." "We came to find you straight away," said Elsie. "I just stayed to look after Mission Control." "What are you doing here?" Orla asked. Quickly, Rachel and Kirsty explained what had happened at the Science Museum. When Orla heard about the notebook, she let out a scream of excitement. "The orange notebook is mine," she said, "but how am I going to get it back now that Jack Frost has the fairy-proof spell? I have to stay here and find a way into the castle." "I am sorry I cannot stay with you," said Elsie, looking worried. "I have to get back to help Aisha at Mission Control. And I must go to the palace to tell the Queen what has happened," said Annie. "We will stay and help Orla," said Rachel at once. Gratefully, Elsie and Annie hugged them goodbye and zoomed away. Orla smiled at Rachel and Kirsty. "Thank you for staying to help," she said, "but I do not know what to do next. How can we get inside a castle that will recognize any magical disguise?" "Maybe we need a disguise that is not magical," said Kirsty. "But we cannot make ourselves look like goblins without magic," said Rachel. "And I am sure Jack Frost will have told the guards to suspect anyone who's not a goblin." "Perhaps we do not need to change the way we look at all," said Orla. She suddenly sounded excited, touching her short black bob behind her ears. She pulled a notepad and a pencil out of her white lab coat. As she started scribbling notes and sketching diagrams, Rachel and Kirsty exchanged a curious glance. She must be inventing something," said Rachel. "I cannot wait to find out what it is." After a few moments, Orla smiled and slipped her notepad bag and pencil back into her pocket. "I have a plan," she said. "Have you heard the old human legend of the wooden horse of Troy?" Rachel and Kirsty nodded. "I read it at school," said Rachel. "Greek soldiers got inside a guarded castle by hiding inside a huge wooden horse." "Yes," said Orla, "and that is exactly how we are going to get inside the ice castle. Watch this." She raised her wand and a huge wooden goblin appeared in front of them. "It is giant," said Rachel. "But how is it going to help us get into the ice castle?" "Follow me," said Orla. She flew up to the top of the giant wooden goblin. With a tap of her wand, a trapdoor opened in the goblin's head. "Oh, it's just like the wooden horse of Troy," said Kirsty. "If we hide inside, the goblins will not see us. And it would not be a magical disguise, so the fairy-proof spell would not stop us," added Rachel. "I am going to use magic to put the giant goblin outside the castle entrance," said Orla with a smile. "We should hang a note around its neck," said Kirsty. "The goblins have to think it is a present." With a flick of Orla's wand, a sign appeared around the goblin's neck. "Dear goblins, this is a present to say thanks. You are the best. From a friend." "Let us hide inside," said Orla. "Then I will transport us to the castle gates."